Afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mike Messina starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy is a strikeout pitcher deluxe, has over 250 strikeouts on the season, and if he brings his A game, look for a lot of punch-outs in this game here.
So now into the box is Cliff Floyd, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Hard hit towards center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Great job hitting there, and maybe a better job of hustling around the bases. Gotta like that, and I'm told that's his 5th triple so far on the season.
That'll bring up Harold Baines, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. In there, and it's 0-1. And this one goes right by Posada, and that'll be a wild pitch. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. A ball and 2 strikes.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Fouled away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Orlando Cepeda is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And it's fouled away. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
You don't see that too often.
Meadows.
You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
The 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rays 1 and the Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. David Wells is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season, and this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Popped him up. Adames will wait on it. One pitch, one away.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7th hole. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
And quickly, there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Now to the plate, Ricky Henderson. He's got 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. First pitch of the AB now. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Messina stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Too high, ball 3. Got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches,
Batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Brandon Lau stands in as he looks at a called strike. 276 the average coming in for him. 23 homers and 72 RBIs. Strike two. 2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Rays. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Ready now is Tino Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Tino Martinez.
And now the first pitch. Fouled off. Wells has worked deep into a lot of games this year, having pitched more than 220 innings. And he's averaged exactly 1 base runner allowed over those innings. That's a 1.00 whip. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Again, a 1-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And Lau is there for the catch. There's one gone.
Batting fifth.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
The designated hitter, Cecil Fielder.
Into the box now, Cecil Fielder. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Canseco leads off first with 1 away. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
But now wait a minute. They're going to get an out on the play.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Had the green light, 3-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. On to Cepeda at first to retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail this one 1-0. Now to bat, Francisco Mejia. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Number 28.
First pitch on its way. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
1 ball. Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them and the umpire too.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Back to the top of the order now, and the free swinging Floyd will stand in. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The pitch. Popped him up. Jeter has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, right fielder, Marte.
So two are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning, and that'll bring up the infielder Marte. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and one strike. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate now, Baines, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. And now here is Alfonso Soriano, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
1-0 the count. In there, 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Allen.
So bases are empty with one gone. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Trammell. Skied into straightaway right. Marte is there, 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Digging in will be Jorge Posada. First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Posada behind a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
This is foul right side. The payoff pitch one more time. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derrick Jeter.
Stepping in now, Derrick Jeter. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters show him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
In now, Bernie Williams. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after it.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We're through 3 in the Bronx, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, here is Austin Meadows. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And another foul ball. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. At the plate now is Willie Adames, struck out in his first at-bat. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Meadows aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Grounded up the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. And now, Brooks Robinson, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering. This is hit high and deep out to left. The ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping up is Brendan Lau, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping in once again is Ricky Henderson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A ball and a strike now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Here comes Tino Martinez.
The first base
swing and a liner. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. He collected a base hit his first time up. That's by him for strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next for New York, Cecil Fielder grounded out in his last at-bat. A dive, but he's back. First pitch on its way.
1-0. Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. High in the air out to center field. Meadows is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Alfonso.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia.
The catcher.
First pitch of the AB now.
Francisco.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here's the veteran left fielder, Floyd. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 4.
Up next for the Rays, Marte. He doubled his last time up. Left side, but well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. He said they're having a really hard time squaring up off-speed pitches right now, which is making it easy on the opposing pitching to keep them off balance. Until they prove they can hit anything other than fastballs, he thinks they're going to keep getting a steady diet of pitches with movement and deception.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
So we got him swinging. Alfonso Soriano is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Trammell will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Trammell is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Jorge Posada will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Derrick Jeter would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there in the new inning set to get underway. And standing in is the DH, Harold Baines, fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And it's fouled away. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Standing in now, Orlando Cepeda. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready with the 1-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
And he will take.
Now back, the center field,
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to first. So he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of the reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Hold the right string that time, Skip.
Into the box, Willie Adames. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Derrick Jeter. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in next, Bernie Williams. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Too high, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And this is strike 3 call. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it. But I think you might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Ricky Henderson stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 99 that time as he's only able to chop this ball foul off to the right. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, to count.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. On to Cepeda at first to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Brooks Robinson. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And stepping in, Brandon Lau. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Williams is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he lays off there 1-0.
All 1, no strike.
A Ball and a strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
1-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Last half of the seventh here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
The first baseman.
The pitch.
Tino Martinez.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Fouled away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he
hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is Floyd. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo shot here to left. Number 43 on the year for him. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Into the box now, Cecil Fielder. Yes, he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. 0 for 2. Now the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Now to the plate, here is Alfonso Soriano. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
And a dive, but he's back. Another look to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. So that brings up the Hall of Famer, Alan Trammell. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two-0 count, the pitch, and it's fouled away. Soriano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. He's running. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. We're through 7 this afternoon, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. So here is Cliff Floyd. He grounded.
Tampa Bay. The left fielder.
Ramiro Mendoza has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now
here's the first pitch to him. Yes, he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Mendoza.
2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 4,
Next to stand in is Ketel Marte. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now here's the first offering. A windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 2-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Harold Baines is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Two and two.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Williams has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. Felix Pena is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64, Felix Pena.
And now in the box, Jorge.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
So
his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And it's 1-2. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Next to hit, Bernie Williams. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken, the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Yanks held in check, and it remains a
Leading up to Tampa Bay, the first baseman,
Mariano Rivera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 42.
He's set and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Two balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman. And it's fouled away. So a full count now. Austin Meadows waits on deck. To short. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Meadows.
Next, it'll be Austin Meadows. No hits to this point. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here it comes. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Slider laid off for a ball.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. New York earned their 119th win, most in the division. Jeff Nelson earns the victory out of the bullpen, number 10 on the year. David Wells takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. Mariano Rivera hammers down the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs, 6 hits.
Welcome. Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around